Extended sale alert! Hooray! An extension offer to the ongoing London promotional fairs. You asked, we listened. Save over 600,000 naira on your London trip with Airpeace when you connect from our major domestic destinations to London at no extra cost and enjoy an exclusive extra baggage allowance. Economy class promo fares starts from 1.2 million naira with an extra 23 kg baggage, while business class fares starts from 4.5 million naira with an extra 32 kg baggage. Grab these special fares. Sale period extends till March 31st, 2025 and travel period valid till April 15th, 2025. Flying style abroad are Boeing 777s with spacious seating and delightful meals. Book now at flyairpeace.com or download the Airpeace app from the Play Store or App Store. Airpeace. Your peace is our goal.
Letter to Mr. President. Your Excellency, Ecowas crisis, sports to the rescue. On behalf of all Nigerians, I salute you, sir. In the year 2002, I was an emissary of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, GCFR. I was head of a delegation that was sent with letters to 4 presidents on the west coast of Africa. At each of the country's capitals, my contingent and I were well received and lavishly feted. When we met with the president of Ghana at the time, John Kofi Agekum Kufuor, his praise for the role and leadership of Nigeria in Africa was inspiring. When Nigeria coughed, he said, the rest of West Africa caught cold. What Nigeria wanted in the sub-region, Nigeria got. It is common knowledge that Nigeria had fought many wars and spent fortunes in order to protect and support several African countries and to keep the fire of unity and collaboration in the continent burning. For decades, the whole of West Africa looked towards Nigeria's leadership in order to develop more rapidly, remove the last vestiges of colonialism, and eliminate the political, social, and cultural differences between the countries. President Obasanjo's letter was to introduce to the 4 other leaders a global event that would involve and impact the entire region and indirectly implement the primary goals of Ecowas. 15 West African countries working as a community without restrictive borders, with a common currency, a common airline, a common visa, a common security apparatus, a common market, a superhighway and a rail system running across the region from Dakar in the west to Calabar in the east, mostly along a western coastline, all 3,000 miles of it. It was a great project that would have created 8 years of unprecedented collaboration, development, and an economic boom driven by soft power tools, sport, culture, and entertainment. The simple plan was for West Africa to jointly host a scheduled global event that would facilitate, catalyze, accelerate, and enforce the implementation of the Ecowas vision, a most ambitious infrastructural, economic, social, and cultural development in West Africa, to be led by Nigeria. It was an ingenious plan. It did not see the light of day, however, only and simply because it was too good to be true. Many in positions of authority underestimated, and many still do, the power of soft power tools like sport, music, and film to achieve what has eluded many generations of West African political juggernauts, with their limited appreciation and exploitation of soft power diplomacy tools for decades till now. To date, the dream of a functional and productive economic community of West African states has remained a project in slow motion. The region's history is littered with weak leaders laden with the garbage of colonialism that cripples ideas beneficial to the people, limits the power of governments, and keeps the people wallowing in poverty in the midst of plenty. In order to succeed, Ecowas would always need a visionary and courageous Nigerian leader to pilot it. Why Nigeria? Nigeria has been the major country in the region with all the essential ingredients, resources, population, capacity, etc., to lead the body and kickstart a true cultural and economic renaissance. In 2002, President Olusegun Obasanjo was sold the idea of what a soft power tool, football, could do, but he stepped away from it all at the last minute for other political expediencies at the time, and considered the bid to host the first World Cup to be held in Africa to South Africa. That's how Ecowas lost a golden opportunity to achieve the dreams of its founding fathers through sport. West Africa, not South Africa, should have hosted the FIFA World Cup in 2010. Today, the transformations ongoing in Morocco and in several parts of the Middle East, largely driven and fueled by sport, is a clear testimony to sport being a powerful tool for development. My President, I'm drawing your attention to that incident in 2002 because you are the current chairman of Ecowas at a time when the organization faces an existential threat, desperately seeking a courageous and visionary leader to steer it away from the precipice. Some months ago, 3 member states of Ecowas, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, shockingly announced their withdrawal from the body. Unfortunately, when Nigeria coughs these days, not many countries in the sub-region still catch the cold infection. The 3 countries have disregarded all the threats to deal with them without any consequence in sight. It is a major setback for Nigeria in many ways that I won't go into here. However, Africa is watching to see what ECOWAS, under you, sir, will do to woo back the angry renegade states and prepare the sub-region to join the rest of the continent that must come together as a common front or perish in an emerging new world order. The implication of the breakup of ECOWAS is too dire for the black person on earth to even contemplate. The spirit of over 6 million people from West Africa that were sold into slavery must be quivering in their graves. In order for their descendants to return to their roots, West Africa must unite and be a part of the army of a new black and African consciousness and civilization in that new world order of things. Now, the sub-region has been thrown into a state of confusion, and the future looks very uncertain. All of this under your chairmanship of ECOWAS. It is obvious that Nigeria's days of an industrial and military power in Africa are gone, probably forever. So, the time to be inventive and to come up with new ideas to slow down the slide of ECOWAS into anomie is here. You may not know it, Mr. President, sir, but a totally unrelated development is demonstrating your capacity as a man of courage and vision. You are indeed a man of uncommon courage to have taken on the construction of the Calabar to Lagos Coastal Superhighway, despite the legion of Nigerians berating you for what they see as wasteful and unnecessary at this time. Even as I may also share a little of such sentiments because of how the entire project was embarked upon, I can see beneath the surface of things a broader picture of the huge possibilities and opportunities that the project presents. Mostly that of a gigantic road project that, if expanded as envisioned in the Ecowas master plan, will become the first mile in a journey that will traverse the 3,000 miles of hitherto wasting coastline of West Africa and will create the biggest coastline economy in the world. That road can extend and run from Calabar to Dakar. I drove from Lagos to Abidjan just over a year ago and can testify to that possibility if only Ecowas does not disintegrate. That is presently a naughty and irritating challenge for you, I know. Besides whatever else you may be doing now to facilitate the rapid return of all the renegade members back into Ecowas, you may want to be interested in also what the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs is putting up soon, an intellectual discourse to revisit 2002, a plan to deploy soft power diplomacy tools to revive and revamp the original spirit of ECOWAS in a friendship games amongst all the countries in West Africa. This will provide a period of sports, culture and entertainment, and an intellectual colloquium that will ease tensions, bring the family of ECOWAS together again, and use that to start a healing process. Where guns, threats, and politics have failed, sport can provide a soothing balm to thaw strained relationships, bring the warring parties to the conversation table. Think about it, sir. A West African friendship games for the youths as one of the tools to rescue ECOWAS. I thank you, sir, for taking the time to read through my long but humble sermon. Your humble subject.
Extended sale alert! Hooray! An extension offer to the ongoing London promotional fairs. You asked, we listened. Save over 600,000 naira on your London trip with Airpeace when you connect from our major domestic destinations to London at no extra cost and enjoy an exclusive extra baggage allowance. Economy class promo fares start from 1.2 million naira with an extra 23 kg baggage, while business class fares start from 4.5 million naira with an extra 32 kg baggage. Grab these special fares. Sale period extends till March 31st, 2025 and travel period valid till April 15th, 2025. Fly in style aboard our Boeing 777s with spacious seating and delightful meals. Book now at flyairpeace.com or download the Airpeace app from the Play Store or App Store. Airpeace, your peace is our goal.